Hello, this is Bug News, and today we're going to talk about love and marriage, DC. And of course, there's a lot of information floating around, and this person is saying this, and that person is saying that. A lot of people, may be upset choosing Team Joy, Team Jumpsuit, Team Winter, Team Ashley, Team Arena and Jamie, Team Clifton, not Cliffona, and then Team Carmen. As you know, Ashley and Winter do a recap right after their airing on TV, on new episodes, and this has been a very successful venture for Ashley. She's done a lot of, in my personal opinion, from what I've seen, this YouTube thing she's doing is bringing her numbers up, and I think she's tried to do some other internet footprints and has not gone up. Although Ashley has appeared, I think, For My Man or one of the TV One crime stories, and they have listed as a journalist, or maybe behind the scenes she's a journalist. I don't know, but that's neither here nor there. It appears that Winter is upset, and the base of her being upset, I think it's due to a Carlos King interview with Joy and Clifton, and they were going hard. I mean, they were sitting back for a while, and for some reason Carlos King is doing a live. You're not having that guy that fills in for him, and I think his come on the same time that Ashley and Winter's come on. But I think Winter is upset because allegedly it was implication that Winter dates everyone. Although Winter is saying that she's not coming back to the show because she don't need to check. But this might be the basis for her talking about Carmen in a certain manner. So if we just listen to this clip, we can kind of figure this out.
Publicist, but I've never known Carmen to be no publicist. And Carmen, I have nothing against you, sweetheart, but I don't know her to be a publicist. This was all their triple ploy to get on this show. And I'm sorry, it went bust. It was a bust. We literally got thieved into adding these people to this show. And I do recall, we go back to Joy's birthday party. I remember that night, I had to drive Carmen back to Loudoun County because that's where we both live. And you drove past me while I was walking to my car, and you were like, Winter, she is trying to find a way on this show. Don't fall for it.
So Winter is talking about Ashley and the Christmas scene. I guess when it was over, and Carmen was there or somehow, and I don't know how she got there. I guess she rode with Joy, and then I don't know, but she rode back with. Oh, I'm sorry, Winter wasn't there. I don't think Winter was there. I'm sorry, forgive me for that. So it must have been some other event, and well, she's saying that she because Carmen, who has lived in Loudoun County probably since she was a kid, needed a ride. Well, took a ride from Winter back to Loudoun County. And Loudoun County is on the edge of the one of the edges of the metropolitan area of the DMV, and kind of at the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains or something like that. But let's continue on.
Literally, and me being my aloof self at times, I really did not put two and two together. Now that I've heard Carmen tell the story and actually admit that they had a plan to get on this show, that means we've been tricked, Saints. This is not real. This is not reality. How can you the show because I tried to fake my way into it. They asked me. I didn't come seeking for a moment. I didn't come seeking for an opportunity. I literally came to do a job and take my butt home. And then they said, hey, will you continue filming? Not this was the plan. Oh, and then by the way, let's throw a little spicy pact on top to make sure we have each other's fake backs. So, if I say this, you do that. And it's ignorant. I don't want to do it. It's not fun because, again, it's very difficult. And I feel like a lot of the issues that we have are because half of us are being real and half of us are acting. And whoever said she's wants to be an actress, I don't care what she's doing on her Tubi movies. I don't care what she's...
Now, allegedly, she's talking about Carmen being an actress, but I don't know if she's been in other Tubi movies. That'd be a good research project. But we do know that Carmen was in a movie with Candace Dillard-Bassett, who's also on Real Housewives of Potomac. Carmen was a club extra, I think. And the name of that movie was We Go Deep 2021. Candace's role in that movie, I don't know. It just says Candace Dillard-Bassett. Maybe she was singing a hook or something. I don't know. But let's continue to listen.
Doing on her, all black escapades for 3 seconds, showing her 300 cc's of boobs, that has nothing to do with acting. And if she wants to pursue acting, God bless her. Go do that.
Well, excuse me.
Okay, so when she was talking about 300 cc's, I mean, Carmen is pretty shapely, so I would never ask her. But if you see some old pictures of Carmen, and she still look, very attractive in those old pictures. I'm not going to say she doesn't. But if you see some old pictures of Carmen, she still look very attractive. But for some reason, I guess she wanted to enhance herself. For whatever reason, I'm not a plastic surgeon on how you're going to age and how you'll look as you age. I'm not going to profess to know that. But maybe that was her Carmen's strategy. That's what she wanted to do. It was her money, whatever, her life. But the question is, okay, is Carmen... Well, first of all, let's look at Carmen. Carmen, if you do a Google Mom of the Year, Carmen Felder, if I pronounced that correctly. It's Washington Family. I guess that's a reputable magazine and reputable website. But they say that Carmen is a disabled U.S. veteran, Air Force. And, of course, as you know, Carmen grew up in Loudoun County. I think she said that when she was on Ready to Love, DC or Potomac, whichever series that was. And in addition to that, Carmen took part. I don't know what was her disability, but she took part in Operation Enduring Freedom for the Air Force. So they say she's a philanthropist. I'm not sure where her fortunes come from. Maybe she married well. We don't know that. But she's involved in a lot of community activities in Loudoun County. She's on some boards for the police departments and fire department, local fire department. In that aspect. And we do know that Carmen, which I haven't heard Cliff and Joy dispute that Carmen is the reason that they got on Fox 5. So, as far as Carmen being a publicist, if she did get them on Fox 5, well, Fox 5, for those of you who know, that's a DC affiliate of Fox, but it's in DC. So if she did get them on Fox 5, I think it's called, what is it called? Something, I forgot the name of it. It's a midday show right after the news, like at 10. So, if she did get them on there, I mean, I would assume that is a publicist's role. And some may say a lot of people didn't know Winter was a singer. So, I mean, maybe Winter, people do make money off singing. She can sing in church, and a lot of people don't know that those people that sing in certain churches, they get paid. And she might sing in weddings. So somebody come to sing your wedding, that could be $300-400. And then she's just singing funerals, and we know that she's heavily in the church. So this is Winter herself. So a lot of people may not know that about Winter. Just like as Winter was saying, she didn't know, or basically she was implying allegedly that Carmen is not a publicist. So she may not be a publicist, but like I said, she could be a local gatekeeper. And I think I've said that in previous videos. At this point, Carmen hasn't really responded publicly to anything. But this does open a door for us to look deeper into Carmen's life and verify information. Winter just rode over her credentials and talked about all kinds of things with Carmen. And then also, like I said, this was after the this comes on after they broadcast the show on. Then Ashley and Winter go to Ashley Britton Silvers. That's the name of the channel, and they talk about the show, just that episode, unless one of them just gets off cue. But one thing Winter did say was that somebody was sleeping for money and things like that. Now I don't know if she was talking about Carmen or Joy. In that aspect, but she says Carmen wants to be an actress. Maybe we can find some more movies that she's played in. But we know she knows Candace Diller's Bastard. And she called them Tubi movies. I mean, a lot of people criticizing Tubi. Although Tubi took off Miami Vice, I was upset with that. But they rebranded their logo. Not really redid it, but they changed the coloring. And somehow Miami Vice is gone now. But that's just a personal thing. Because Miami Vice used to be behind a paywall. But maybe Carmen can come back starring in Miami Vice. But who knows? Or maybe Winter could come back and star in Miami Vice. But they're not a what was her name? Gina Brown, the black lady. Neither one of them are her. But who knows? What do you think? Do you think Winter was fair for allegedly implying that Carmen ain't doing nothing? It's not all that cracked up to be? Or this is just some anger going on here with Winter after allegedly the Petties went on Carlos King and was saying that Winter slept with everyone. This is Bug News. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much.